Good morning, everyone. It's Anifa Menon from hearthealthbrainhealth.com, encouraging healthy grieving and mindful actions. I'm sitting in a slightly different spot today because I wanted you to have a little bit of a change. Maybe I wanted myself to have a little bit of a change too. But today I wanted to tell you about my contemplation time. And this morning, my contemplation was all about the difference between memory and experience. Memory and experience. Now, a lot of people would say, I've experienced that. So if we say experienced or I have experienced that, you understand that that would be a memory, right? So even if it was just yesterday or even if it was 5 minutes ago, it's something you have experienced, which becomes a memory. Anything that's looking at the past is looking at a memory. Our current moment experience is current, right? So you know that I had training through Eckhart Tolle's style, which is all about the power of now. And I would say that a lot of spirituality and a lot of experience happens in the now. So our experience is always happening in the now. So this is our experience right now. And there is a difference between these two. I thought I'd share a couple of quotes with you, or a few quotes with you today. So the one that I liked the most is by John Keats. And it says, "Nothing ever becomes real till it is experienced. Even a proverb is no proverb to you till your life has illustrated it." Isn't that beautiful? So again, nothing ever becomes real until it is experienced. Even a proverb is no proverb to you till your life has illustrated it. So you've probably noticed this about maybe some of the quotations that I've shared with you, and maybe proverbs you've read, that when you have experienced what is being said, and oftentimes our experience put into these beautiful words suddenly brings it to light that, yes, I have experienced that. Now, that again is a memory, right? Which again, anything that we think about the past is a memory. Now, why is there any difference or any reason to understand this difference? If you were to think about the court of law, I think this is the easiest place to think about memories and experience, where often a person will say, "Did you see this?" And a person would say, "Yes." And yet, evidence shows that the person either wasn't there or what they thought they saw was not actually what was happening in that moment at that space. So remember that our memories really get shifted by our own minds, right? So even what we think we remember is not necessarily fact. Our experience in this moment is the fact of our perception in this moment, right? So that's also important to understand, that no matter what I'm experiencing in this moment is going to be colored by my own experiences up till this point, by my own thinking, by my own thought patterns, by my life experience, my current emotions, the emotions of people around me. Lots of different things are affecting my experience of this moment. So this, I thought, was a wonderful aspect to contemplate on for myself this morning. Then I came across this beautiful quotation by Emily Dickinson. And this quotation said, "The soul should always stand ajar, ready to welcome the ecstatic experience." The soul should always stand ajar, ready to welcome the ecstatic experience. And this is what I think that a lot of times, they work with a lot of emotional healing. So whether it's grief, or if we think about sadness or anxiety or frustration, all of those emotions that really do not leave our soul open to the ecstatic experience, right? And why? Because our mind is caught up in thoughts that are not so helpful to open ourselves up to an ecstatic experience. Yet when you are very present in this very moment, you are open to ecstatic experience. And I love to encourage this. And then I came across this quotation, which says by Albert Einstein, "The only source of knowledge is experience. The only source of knowledge is experience." So I tie in everything that I'm interested in. I'm interested in knowledge and learning. I'm interested in the soul's journey. And I'm interested in the power of now. I put all those together, and here's Albert Einstein saying the only source of knowledge is experience. And I totally agree, because unless we are open to the experience of the now, we will be lost in memories, which will then taint our experience of now. So don't forget that, right? So in this moment, to truly be present in this moment, think only of this or only the good thoughts that you were conjuring up in your mind in this moment. And remember that more people have a tendency to bring up memories or thoughts or awarenesses or experiences of the past, which are often not so happy, right? Not so joyful. But this moment, we definitely can create a knowledge which is experiencing joy in this moment. So I would love for you to sit down for 5 minutes and see if you can truly appreciate the experience of now and find the joy in this moment. I want to finish this video with one more quotation, and this one did not have an author, but it says, "You cannot create experience, you must undergo it." You cannot create experience, you must undergo it. So even though we can plan and intend that this is what I'm going to think of doing, I'm going to create something joyful, we can definitely aim for goals that we want to reach and can reach them. But you can't create the experience of it, right? So experiencing every step that is leading you to the goal is a very different experience than waiting for the goal to be achieved to experience joy in that moment. I, of course, would love to encourage you to enjoy every moment, and I hope you have a fabulous day ahead, thinking about joy for the next 5 minutes. And remember to also just think about what's the difference between your memory and your experience in the now. Is your mind right now more caught up in a memory, or is it experiencing the now? I wish you a fantastic experience of the now, and I wish you a fabulous day ahead. And I hope you remember, transform your mind and transform your life. Have a great day, everyone.